Welcome to Kotor.
So stick around for the tour. Hi guys, we've teamed up with Xania Travel to share with you their app.
Check it out, connect with other travelers, and tell your story.
Yeah. So our driver just dropped us off, and so we are going to go inside the castle where we're staying. So we just arrived here to Kotor, and we were picked up in Bar at our hotel, or actually our apartment. And the cost was €25, and the ride was about an hour and a half. And we actually stopped and took a picture of a little island where you could stay on, just right off the shore. It was actually pretty cool to see. So we just arrived here, and Julie, what are we doing now?
And now we are waiting for our Airbnb to be ready. While we are waiting, we stopped at the local coffee shop and we are gonna enjoy our cappuccino.
Not just a local coffee shop, but one inside the castle.
Yes.
And actually, they have everything really nicely decorated for Christmas. There's actually a Christmas
Finally.
tree right over here.
Finally.
And so we're quite excited to get to our Airbnb, drop off our stuff, and get back out and take a look here in Kotor. So continue and stay tuned. So Julie and I just got done having our coffee. Now we're walking through the castle village area up to our Airbnb host. Julia is going to lead the way. The Old Town. That is the most famous part of Kotor, where the Kotor history, culture, and tradition are being preserved. The Old Town of Kotor has a great number of monuments of the medieval architecture, churches, cathedrals, palaces, and museums. Its beauty is complemented with the multitude of narrow streets, squares, and markets. The Old Town of Kotor stands out almost by the great number of stylish made gates, palaces of the wealthy families, and a great number of stairs. The old nucleus of Kotor today is considered to be the best preserved medieval urban entity in the Mediterranean. The largest and the most impressive are, by all means, city bulwarks which surround the town. There are several squares in the town, and the main and the biggest city square is the Square of Arms. That square was and remained the place for gatherings. From the Square of Arms, you will reach the Cathedral of Sveti Tripun from the 12th century, which is dedicated to the protector of the town, Sveti Tripun. If you decide to spend the entire day touring the old town, you will not make a mistake, because besides the research and getting to know within the town, you can get refreshments in some of the numerous Kotor cafes. They are mostly found on Kotor squares. The old town of Kotor has a large number of nicely decorated restaurants and hotels. In them you can try traditional specialties, as well as different Mediterranean food. In the old town there are also 2 hotels in which you can accommodate yourself nicely and pleasantly spend your holiday. The most important thing of all is to mention that the old town of Kotor is on the list of the UNESCO World Cultural Inheritance since 1979. In the old town, we have the greatest number of boutiques and trade shops. There are also some smaller shops and stores that offer footwear and clothing of the renowned European and world designers and creators. Except the boutiques and clothes stores, in the Old Town we also have a great number of souvenir shops, photo shops, jewelry shops, bookstores, antique shops, hairdressing salons, beauty centers, barber shops, cafes, and pizzerias. Julie and I just checked into our Airbnb, and now we're getting ready to go back out and take a picture at the sleigh ride. And what else? The Christmas tree. So here's our room. Has everything we need, including a heater. Julia, how much did we pay for this room?
Oh, we paid $21 actually. $21.
I know it's hard to go back and forth. $21, probably 18 euros. So we did have to pay the €3 tax once we got here, but other than that, everything else is pretty easy. So we're going back out, so stay with us.
Getting ready.
So this is where we decided to stay here in Kotor. So if you want to find a place, it's a good location and the price is right. So Julie and I are heading out now to check out a few other places like we said, but there's actually some stairs that you can climb to the top and overlook the whole city and water. So I think it's like 1,500 steps up to the top, so we'll be going there later on today as well. Julie and I decided that we're a little hungry right now. We're passing this pizzeria, so we're going to stop in here and have lunch real. So actually this place reminds me a lot of Venice. All these little narrow alleyways and whatnot. So it's actually a pretty cool place. So if you want to know the vibe and the feel of the place, it's similar and very similar to Venice. All right, lunch is done. The pizza was delicious. And now we're headed back to the main entrance where the Christmas tree and sleigh is. So we actually brought our Santa hats and we will have people take our picture until someone gets it right. Actually, it's a really good time because the sun peeks around the corner and lights it up. So this is the outside of the castle, and you can see it goes all the way up the mountain. Over here is the entrance. Winds over here to the left. Across the street from the castle, so this is a map here of the Intercoastal Way. You can see you can go a lot of places. If you want to take a boat out, €50 for 4 hours per person. This is across the street from the castle. It's beautiful today. 2, 3 catamarans, 4 catamarans.
So we came outside during evening time and we are going to look around and see the lights and Christmas tree behind us.
So Julie and I are walking outside the castle. Oh, there's escalators. Yes. And we're trying to get to see the area where you can see the little lights, everything lit up, but you kind of have to get far away from it. So right now we're going over to this part of the wall along the water to see how it's lit up with the Christmas lights. Jingle, 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 merry all the way. All right, so here it is. You see the castle up there a little bit. Look at that. So here's some Christmas lights. I know it never shows up that well on camera, but I thought I'd share you a little bit. Bar doesn't have this much going on, so might as well get it all in while we can. So here's the man himself, Santa Claus. And this present is so big, you can walk in it. So here's where the penguins live. And let me tell you, if there was a few penguins, they'd be okay right about now. While you're taking a look at Mr. Bear here, I'll tell you a little bit of a story. I'm wearing shorts and everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy. Well, I never anticipated getting locked out of China, so I don't have any pants, and so I wear shorts. And we forgot my running pants because we just didn't think about it. I like the bear. Does he wear pants? Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Julie's over there setting up the tripod, getting everything ready.
For the picture.
For the picture. So Julie, I was just telling them that my story, the reason why I don't have any pants. Because when we left China a year ago, we weren't expecting to be gone for so long. And we were going to where it was warm.
Yeah.
So why would you take pants? So
Exactly.
and I refused to buy
New pants.
cheap pants.
Well, you know, here in Montenegro, they're not cheap.
Yeah, well, they're not what I would be caught dead in. So we hoped you enjoyed our time here in Kotor. Right now we're going to go inside, drink some wine, and relax for the rest of the night.
Yes, and tomorrow we're planning to go to Tivat, or maybe we'll go to Budva. We'll decide tonight.